credential and experience, they themselves have become the biggest blockage in our spiritual journey, especially if you have collected a lot of gone through a lot of mystical experience. When you go through that experience, that is so dangerous, because this mystical experience is, somewhat a peak experience for the ego self, because those experience doesn't come in the relative world. When something is extraordinary, that's what the ego self thinks, extraordinary, then we start to see that as that's the way to go. But that experience itself is coming from a lot of, comes from the controlling the body and mind with certain techniques and approach. And freedom, to be free from the mind, we don't have to control the body and mind in the first place. Controlling itself is a resisting to what is. Anyway, when the mystical experience starts to come in, ego self love to think that this is the way to go. Eventually, this small mystical experience will help me to have that bigger experience, the ultimate experience. And that itself is pretty much the ego creating another illusion in the person. Spiritual enlightenment is about going to the raw state, the plain state of who we are, not adding these extraordinary layers experience on top of the plain sight. That itself is a layer. Then that itself is a block, is not to see the plain sight truth. All experience must go, all belief must go to see the plain sight truth. So invite this approach. Whatever you have gone through in your spiritual journey, if you see all your collection of ideas, meaning, reference, and experience, they haven't given you the true freedom from fear, freedom from the mental conflict. If you see